casting agent enters the room with her top picks for the show's leading man and leading lady. The news series is going to be spellbinding. It's this great story of a clan that builds a powerful, world-impacting family tree, and this is the pilot, right? Okay, and it's crucial to make the right call on the individuals who will fall in love and launch this Kennedy-like family of influence and fame. Producers and writers alike have waited breathlessly for this moment. The moment when who they have been envisioning as this leading characters, and they're finally going to be realized that the actor and the actress, well, the great reveal is here, right? Okay? But when they turn to see who's been tapped for these most special roles, the thud of their collective jaws hitting the majestic mahogany conference table muffles the mutual groans. It's there before their wide eyes. Instead of the expected vibrant young couple with gleaming white teeth and tan-toned bodies, stands a 75-year-old man and a 65-year-old woman. Not exactly what they had pictured for their production. And yet, this is what God has chosen. His screenplay called for a couple to launch a new nation, one that would impact the entire world. And as he would say, a nation through whom all the nations of the earth would be blessed. Whew. Abram and Sarai stand there, adorned perhaps by dusty old robes and crowned with wispy white hair and loosely fitting skin and as befuddled as anyone else. God chose them to begin a nation? An unlikely pair, especially after factoring in the fact that Sarai was barren. How could God expect to start a nation with a woman who couldn't bear children? Doesn't make sense. Well, to complicate the story even more, okay, it'll be 25 more years before they actually have their child of promise. By that time, Abram and Sarai will be 100 years and 90 years old, respectively. And their names are going to be changed to Abraham and Sarah. Maybe Social Security checks will help this special couple decorate the baby's tent, and they'll be able to take naps when the baby does. And the rest, well, the rest, as they say, is his story. God picks people you and I wouldn't necessarily select to take part in his story. In fact, sometimes we are shocked by who plays the starring roles in his stories. Unlike the way we do business, he taps people not merely because of their abilities, but for their availability. God searches for people who are open to be used by him. And since he uses only those who are willing to be used for his purposes, there's no doubt that he's doing all the wonder, all the work. Well, let there be no doubt throughout history that God is the one making things happen. That's good news, isn't it? I mean, in the business world, you may not have a great pedigree. In academics, you may not be a Rhodes Scholar. You may not have a lot of money, and you may have just average looks. But you may be sitting in a pretty good position to be a top pick for God and for God's work. Amen? Amen.